Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to the hottest show on all of television and the internet and all other forms of media, OVW Overdrive. I am Dancing Stevie J, conspicuous by his absence. Once again, I don't know what the hell's going on. It's like 3 out of the last 5 weeks. Mr. Bryan Kennison, I have a shirt.
Hey. Great, yeah, that's fantastic. Here, hold these. Shut up. Put that out. All right. Hey. God save the Queen. Hey, hello everyone. Welcome to OVW Overdrive, the hottest show this side of Bleecker Street. I'm your host, Bryan Bleaton Kennison. With me as always, Dancing Stevie J, Casanova of Doctor Who's TARDIS, because he's bigger on the inside. Am I right, Tea and Crumpets?
I mean, if you're going to do the accent, wouldn't it be Casanova? Come on, I mean, if you're going to do it right.
Okay, Steve, it's the accent I was born with. Words are going to come out the way they come out. They're going to drip out like British molasses, which I absolutely love. I love Walker's biscuits and tea. I love it all so much. Now, folks,
we don't have any British guys on the card. What the hell's going on?
We got one right here, folks, and he's so excited to bring you Overdrive this morning. Kicking off with a big return, Steve.
Morning? Are you on England?
Yeah, we're on
different times.
Different time zones. I'm still across the pond in me brain and in me heart. But folks, let's go ahead and get into this first match full of heart. Cowpoke Paul making his Overdrive return, taking on Showtime Shanklin, the OVW Academy standout. Is that
how you pronounce it?
Ends are different in Britain. So let's get into the first match. Okay, so here's the thing. I don't know if you heard. We've been sold.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Oakport, Illinois, Showtime Shanklin!
Hello again, everybody, right along ringside. It's another big day of Overdrive. The voice of Valley Air Corners alongside the East End villain, Josh Ashcraft.
Hey, Cornish, how you doing, buddy?
What's going on, villain? Showtime Shanklin. The show everybody basketball season did not end yesterday. It keeps on, keeping on.
And his opponent, from Dry Rock, Wyoming, the leader of the Cowpoke Posse, Cowpoke Paul!
The leader of the Cowpoke Posse.
Absolutely.
Yeehaw.
I mean, not everybody can lead.
Well,
somebody just has to be a follower sometimes. I'm so
you know
excited.
a lot about that.
Cowpoke, well, it just happens. I follow you usually, but the Cowpoke Posse back in the house. Good to see Cowpoke Paul here at the Hot Boy Games Arena.
Yeah, but listen to the OVW faithful here, rallied up behind Showtime Shanklin.
Like I said, the basketball season might have ended yesterday, but it's always hooping time with Shanklin. Look at that.
Oh, Cowpoke Paul, though. Not being intimidated by the home field advantage of Shank here.
Cowpoke rocking those very pink yeehaw tights. Very secure out there on the range is Cowpoke.
Oh, Shank puts the brakes on, but Paul leaps up onto the back. And you know, you were talking about being comfortable out on the range. Looks a little bit comfortable in that ring. Shank not putting up with it, though. Shrugs off Cowpoke Paul. Swinging a miss by Shank. And what a drop kick out of Cowpoke Paul.
Got way up there on the big, tall Shanklin.
Nobody home. Shank holds on for that drop kick. Shank with a drop kick of his own. Beautiful height he gets.
Oh, here we go. Little crossover move. Going to break his ankle. Big clothesline. He's roping him like one of them steers out there on the plains.
Oh. Paul slides through with a lariat, hook of the leg. Patterson in position. 2 count only, says referee Josh Patterson.
And Showtime Shanklin has showed me so much already this year. He's improved exponentially since last year, his first year here at OVW.
Yeah, Showtime Shanklin, a member of the OVW Academy. This young man was an absolute standout. Right now, he's trying to be outstanding.
What a net breaker.
In that ring with an outstanding neck breaker to Cowpoke Paul. And now look at this. Showtime Shanklin's got a little bit of energy behind him.
And while we're talking about the OVW Academy, I think it's safe to say that, this is where all the best come through. OVWacademy.com. If you or somebody you know want to be the next star and be in the OVW ring just like Shanklin.
Wait a second. Shank ballin', dropping that elbow.
Says
that's all.
It's over. Yeah, it is.
Here's your winner, Showtime, Shanklin!
He's going to keep on balling right through the summertime and hoping to climb the ladder and cut down some more nets right here in OVW.
Friday, April 25th, OVW returns to Pikeville and the Appalachian Wireless Arena for Appalachian Armageddon as part of Hillbilly Days. Tickets available now at OVWTix.com.
To all of the loyal fans of OVW, I want to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude. Without you, there is no OVW. Without your passion, your energy, your unwavering support, there is no us. There's no talent, no production. Without you, there's no OVW. Thank you for being the driving force behind everything we do. The unsung heroes of our saga. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you, OVW fans. We can't do it without you.
So every time this happens, somebody tries to fire me. I'm just trying to get in front of it this time.
I understand that. You could have at least put Pems in the cup or something, if we're going to follow the British gimmick.
Oh, we are drinking tea here on Overdrive. We love tea. We love tea. We love the Beatles. We love that. First matchup we saw, Showtime Shanklin picking up a massive win. What a ledge.
Peace. Is that what they do? Or is this a wanker thing?
You're being
Wankers.
smashing. You're being groovy, baby.
Hold
but
on.
folks, no?
No. It's too soon.
What did Austin Power? All right, folks. Well, we're going to go ahead and... So I switched. We're going to go ahead and go into the next matchup. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be an absolute banger between two people we like to watch fight. We're talking about Brandon Espinosa and the backbreaking artist, Jake Painter. Let's get into it.
I can't do the accent. I'm not even going to try.
Steve, you have to.
I have to?
Introducing first, from St. Louis, Missouri, and representing Dysfunction, this is Brandon Espinosa!
When Espinosa puts out that left hand for a handshake, you better know what you're getting into if you want to join Dysfunction.
You shake hands with your right hand.
I mean, it's called Dysfunction for a reason.
Well, I mean, that is fair. Brandon Espinosa, leader of Dysfunction out here in singles competition tonight.
And his opponent, from Chicago, Illinois, the back-breaking artist, Jake Painter!
Jake, getting a little bit of a mixed type of response here from the OVW faithful.
Jake Painter just trying to make a name for himself. He's one of the newer superstars here at OVW. And of course, the contrast here, Brandon Espinosa, well over a decade history with OVW. Which one of them will be able to get the victory here tonight?
You know, we've been seeing a lot of new talent making their way to OVW over the course of the last few months, last year at least. And if you want to get your start in professional wrestling, you want to learn how to do this, go to OVWacademy.com. You sign up. We are enrolling new classes today. OVW senior official Daniel Spencer calls for the bell. This one off and running.
Will Espinosa try and recruit Painter into the growing Can I call it a cult that is dysfunction?
I mean, call it what it is. Yeah, it's a cult-like mentality that Espinosa has amongst his cohorts, if you want to call it that.
Well, he does, and they're all around the country, and he's managed to bring them into the fold and teach them his ways. Notice none of them out here with him tonight.
Well, it's like Fight Club, man. You go to any part of the United States, you'll find someone that's involved with dysfunction, someone somewhere. I think that's what makes him so dangerous.
Yeah, speaking of Fight Club, Espinosa definitely, not only the mind games, he certainly knows how to fight.
Well, Brandon Espinosa, champion here in OVW prior, and it's a type of mindset where you want to always be at your best. And Espinosa right now, taking it to Jake Painter. Painter tried to get out of the way. Successfully stops both forward momentum of Brandon Espinosa.
Oh, calls himself a back-breaking artist and targeting that back right away. Jake Painter recently made a go for the OVW Rush Division Championship. You got to think he would love to be in contention for that. Maybe face off against Super Z sometime down the road. Everybody in OVW, of course, looking for the gold. We saw that at March Mayhem just about a week and a half ago, and had some new champions, new tag team champions, new women's champion, and you never know what could happen here.
Now, Loud and Lawless, your new OVW tag team champions. Espinosa shot into the corner. In comes Painter. Hell of a clothesline. And you're right, you never know what's going to happen in OVW. You never know who's going to show up at an OVW event.
Speaking of that, how about the return of Crixus? Who saw that coming?
Yeah, I did not. Just like Jake Painter did not see that shot from Espinosa coming. Good God. See that man gas money or something?
Maybe.
Headbutt out of Espinosa.
Espinosa, the longer he goes in his career, the more just grizzled he looks. I think maybe this whole dysfunction thing is maybe eating up his brain a little bit.
Taking a toll on you mentally. Oh, hang on, Espinosa.
Oh, man. Even in defense, he's a back-breaking artist, is Jake Painter.
Jake Painter knows what he's doing in the ring when it comes to a knee and a spine. And good God. Knows what he's doing when it comes to some educated feet, too. A kick, then a forearm smash.
He's got Espinosa rocked. Oh, a bit of an angle slam there.
Brandon Espinosa slow to get up from this.
Painter kind of looks like he's just wondering, what do I do next? With this veteran, oh man! Well, that
charges in, double knees into the corner.
That'll do it.
Oh, hang on. Painter's got him hooked up. Oh! Butterfly into a backbreaker. Welcome to Chicago.
Here's your winner, Jake Painter!
If Painter's the back-breaking artist, he just created a canvas all over the spine of Brandon Espinosa.
That he did. Jake Painter made a masterpiece of that man.
Hello, welcome back to OVW Overdrive, the show that always gets out of two. I'm Brian Kinnison from Liverpool.
Can you hold both cups?
Yeah, I love tea so much. I'll drink both cups. I'm so thirsty.
For tea.
For tea. So thirsty for tea.
It's a diuretic.
English breakfast, because that's where I like to eat my breakfast in England. But folks, what a great match we just saw, eh?
Jake Painter picking up a big win over the veteran Brandon Espinosa. And without the dysfunction there at ringside, Espinosa wasn't able to pull it together.
Really beat the fish and chips out of him, he really did. Really smacked him in the old shepherd's paw, if you know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean on that one. Up next, after the break, we've got Maddie The Badi versus Freya The Slaya. And with everything that happened between March Mayhem this past week on OVW Rise, I cannot, your slurping sounds are atrocious.
And it hurts because it's hot tea.
If there's such a thing as bottom notch. Not top notch. Anyways, on the other side, Freya The Slaya versus Maddie The Badi.
And that match is going to be top banana.
If you've ever dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling. The OVW Academy with Al Snow, the birthplace of legends including Batista, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now.
not have thought Fetch was ever going to happen, but it's back. Fetch is happening when Maddie, the American Baddie, steps into place.
What, if I throw a stick, will she grab it and run it back over here?
Easy. No, come on, man.
And her opponent, from Fairbanks, Alaska, the Queen of the North, Freya The Slaya!
Maddie might be a baddie, but it's hard to be bad when you are staring down a glacier like Freya The Slaya.
No doubt about that. Freya in a bad mood. In a bad mood that she didn't qualify for the OVW Women's Championship at March Mayhem. And upset that Maddie was one of the people that stopped her from getting there. Definite bias from the Hot Point Davis Arena crowd. Loving the Queen of the North.
Bell rings, this one underway.
Your referee, Alice Lane, is going to have to stay between these two.
You're supposed to fight her. You're supposed to wrestle.
Well, right now she's no.
Well, that's a thing she tried to do.
Well, if that is fetchness, I think you might want to try something else, Maddie.
Maddie's screaming for the ref that she can't do that to her, but she obviously did. Oh, but Freya having absolutely none of it, carrying Maddie over to the corner and depositing her rather gingerly on that top.
Oh, a little pat on the head saying, "You're not on my level, honey."
Oh! Freya with the chop across the chest, has a hold of her. Look at that, sends Maddie flying off the top.
The American Baddie thinking twice about what she just did to Freya a few minutes ago.
Maddie flung across the ring by Freya.
Of course, right now, both of these women have their eyes on the brand new champion for March Mayhem, and that is Sophia Rose. Sophia Rose overcoming the odds, becoming the champion, and well, I mean, you saw all the women here in OVW want a shot at her. We saw that on Rise a couple nights ago.
Sophia Rose, the absolute top of the women's division right now in OVW, and every single woman going to be gunning for her. You have to understand, not only is she an inspiration to all of the young fans here in OVW, all of the things, the turmoil that she has gone through to get to where she is. She's an inspiration to the women in the locker room, but she's also a target to the women in the locker room. That OVW Women's Championship, it doesn't garner you many friends. It just garners you a lot of enemies, Eric.
No, it doesn't. And that's the thing. You've got Sophia Rose, who's one of the sweetest people you could ever meet in your entire life, but she knows how to get it done in the ring. She's going to have to learn how to get a little bit of an edge to her and grooming to be meaner than she's ever been before.
What a chop! You want to talk about mean?
Oh, man. Yeah, you're going to have a mean streak if you're going to hold on to that title. Winning it is one thing, hanging on to it, a totally different thing. Now look at that, big snowball coming into the corner and nobody home at the bottom of the slope.
Now Maddie's stomping and forearming away at Freya.
Wow.
Oh! Charges through, big European uppercut to the back of the head. Maddie with that killer instinct knows that she has to do whatever it takes to get the advantage on Freya however she can, but, well,
an obvious size advantage for Freya The Slaya, but that is not deterring Maddie. But look out. It's about time for the Queen of Hearts to enter the building. Oh, off with her head.
Oh, huge axe kick to the back of the neck from Freya The Slaya, and the Queen of the North in full control here.
Welcome back to Overdrive. Eric Cornish, Josh Ashcraft here alongside the ring where Freya The Slaya is trying to drag Maddie, the American Patty, back to the floor.
Maddie's been trying to do anything she can to get away from Freya. Freya, though, this onslaught will not stop. And wait a minute, what she got in mind here? Oh,
man.
Sent knee and hip first directly into those steel steps.
At least Freya caught herself from hitting her face on those steps, but man, she took a shot to that knee.
Referee Alice Lane trying to get control, and look at that. Maddie just stomping right across the fingers of Freya The Slaya.
Alice Lane putting the count on both of these women.
Freya trying to make her way back to the ring now.
Oh, well, Maddie smartly breaking the count.
Oh, it takes a
Maybe
split
not
second.
smart.
No, definitely don't give Freya a moment to recuperate. Otherwise, things can go sideways for you real quick.
Things can get real dangerous down there on the floor, trust me.
Speaking of which, didn't you just get murdered by Mount Kadeem a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
How are you even here?
Moving slowly. Freya rolling back. Oh, man.
Nobody home as Maddie, the American Baddie, tries to drop that leg. Freya smartly out of the way, spins her around and just clubbing blows to the chest.
That veteran instinct of Freya knew exactly where Maddie was. You never take your eyes off your opponent.
Drop kick to the midsection sends Freya down to the floor. You know, neither one of these women able to be in complete firm control. You know, we've had moments, brief. Oh. White trash Barbie, that's a new one.
Well,
leg drop from Maddie. Say neither one of these women have been able to be in firm control of this matchup. We've seen brief flurries of offense out of both of them where it seemed like one would have the upper hand over the other, but Freya just too powerful here. And she's got the crowd behind her, Eric.
100%. She's always been one of the favorites here at OVW. Maddie, obviously not. I mean, she may call herself the Baddie. She may call herself the Duchess of Fetchness, but this crowd just found a new name to call her. I'm down with it. White trash Barbie.
Oh, jeez. And see, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Every time that either one of these women get the advantage, the other one just manages to somehow, some way, keep themselves in this fight.
We got to think both of them were within an eyelash of making it to March Mayhem to face J-Rod, and it could have been one of them. They were inches away. All they had to do was win the four-way, and they could have been the new champion, as Sophia Rose is now.
Yeah, well, coulda, shoulda, woulda. Sophia Rose, the current OVW Women's Champion, and Freya looking to get back in that contention. I think a win here tonight over Maddie, the American Baddie, would definitely help that situation.
Wearing Maddie like a backpack.
Well, Maddie spins it around now. Sleeper hold applied, that rear chin lock. Well, maybe not a sleeper. It's almost got her into a choke there. Referee Alice Lane being very lenient here. That form across the windpipe.
You strangled a few people in your time.
Oh, that I have, but that's beside the point. That's neither here nor there. Freya just incensed that she can't seem to put Maddie, the American Baddie, away.
Oh, Maddie, so angry now she's kind of lost her mind because what does she think she's doing?
A lot of that going on in OVW lately. People losing their minds.
Look at that, a full head and shoulders taller than Maddie the Baddie.
Maddie gets pulled in, gets chopped down. Freya, forearm shots right to the point of the jaw. Sends her woman across the ring.
Oh,
we've seen this before out of Freya.
Oh, look out. Oh!
Well, Maddie's chiropractor's going to be real happy.
That back won't feel the same for a long time.
No, it will not. Freya fired up here. Could she be calling for it? Could we see that termination dust? Oh, Freya stomps away in the corner.
Uh-oh, she's looking for it again. She missed it a little bit earlier. Will she hit this big cannonball in the corner? Oh, she nails it. Now she's feeling that termination dust, Josh.
Freya snatches Maddie by the throat. You know, they say nothing else can grow after termination does.
Oh. I think you're right, Miller.
Here's your winner, Freya The Slaya!
That cold look from the Queen of the North. Another big victory.
Welcome back, folks, to OVW Overdrive. What a match we just saw, with some fists flying stiffer than a big pint of room temperature Guinness.
With the sips. You're just gonna.
Oh, it hurts! It hurts so bad. But hey, that's it. You know, that's
insist on
England.
doing
Oh,
the
it's
sips.
so hot.
Freya the Slaya picking up a huge win with a choke slam, but up next, right around the corner, right after the break, my new favorite professional wrestler. The most electrifying, we'll say, person in sports entertainment. I'm still on the fence about where we're headed there. Steven Storm is in action. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. Big smiles. It's gonna be huge. Right around the corner. Check it out.
Speaking of electrifying, Stephen, is there caffeine in tea? Oh, God.
Still drinking. Do you have to pee?
I can't quit moving.
If you've ever dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling. The OVW Academy with Al Snow, the birthplace of legends including Batista, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now.
Steven Storm, only a couple weeks here in OVW, and again asking the lovely Linda Kay to get in the ring with him.
She can speak.
Honey, are you dumb or just plain out stupid?
Oh, no, you don't say that, Linda Kay.
Again, I stand corrected. Weighing in at 169 pounds.
169.
Nice.
He's slim and he's trim. Steven Storm.
Well, Linda will get it right eventually.
When is he going to quit lying to all these people
Thank
here?
you. Now please get out of my ring. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, you do now. My name is Steven Storm. Tonight, it's a little chilly, it's a little cold, but it's time to turn up the heat because, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to give you all your money's worth.
Oh, no. He can have, I'll give you money to put it back on. No, sir. No, not the other one. No!
I don't really.
No. Oh, this.
You know what? Get it, kid.
Really?
Yeah, why not?
And his opponent from Elizabethtown, Kentucky, Iceman, Justice Davis.
You know, Steven Storm might I said it's a little cold in here, but it's going to get damn frigid. Because the Iceman, Justice Davis, has entered Hot Point Davis Arena.
Well, as cold as the Iceman is, I'd hate to see what kind of weapons that'll bring out on Stevenson. Never mind.
It's not like he's not Sub-Zero.
We're just not even.
Oh, yep. No, I see what you did there, and I'm not happy about it.
Oh,
Storm and Davis lock it up. Into the midsection from Steven Storm.
Can we pull the straps back up? I know we're on YouTube, but is this even legal?
What?
I'm just saying.
Hey, we don't kink shame in this family corner. You know this.
Oh, I agree. Iceman Justice Davis, another standout from the OVW Academy.
Look at the leap. And Justice Davis rocking and rolling.
The pride of Elizabethtown, Kentucky, Iceman stepping up the game. Oh. Well, I guess he has the size advantage in this match since Steven Storm's only 169.
Nice.
Oh. Frigid drop kick to the face of Steven Storm.
You know, we saw Iceman's tag team partner, Showtime Shanklin, in singles competition earlier here tonight. And Steven Storm begging the ref to get the Iceman out of his face in that corner. Slips out the back door, sends Iceman face first to that top turnbuckle.
Do you believe the way Storm was talking to the lovely Linda Kay? I've seen her knock a guy out.
Oh! What a DDT out of Steven Storm.
Speaking of getting knocked out.
Iceman might be done. Storm slow to go for the cover, though. Could cost him. One count only, says referee Josh Patterson.
Iceman still hanging in there. Steven Storm also hanging in there.
I got nothing, man. I don't know what to say. This kid is absolutely something else. Like, you got to give it to him. You got to give it to him for the confidence, for the courage.
Definitely confident.
For the fact that he's a slim, trim, svelte 169.
Nice.
Oh, hang on. Davis, though, blocks that shot. Second shot from Justice. Third now. Oh, Storm, though, hooks him up. Looked like he was maybe going for a ripcord lariat. Davis able to block it.
Duck under by Iceman. Oh, gets him off the ropes.
Huge leaping clothesline. Another one from the Iceman. Justice Davis rocking and rolling and plants him in that corner.
Raining down. Punches to the face.
Like apple-sized hail. Iceman, backstabber. Icebreaker.
Going up to the top. We may finish him off right here. Bam!
What a frog splash, too. That's it.
Here's your winner, Justice Davis!
Just a cold victory for the Iceman, and well, Steven Storm's gonna have to take all that sexy back to the locker room.
Stop. They're empty.
I'm in a real octopus's garden of trouble here, Steve, because I can smell my fingers.
What's the octopus? Is that another thing? Is that a reference?
I got a blister on my fingers! Woo! Folks, welcome back to OVW Overdrive. What a main event we have coming up for you. But first, let's talk about the match we just saw. Freya The Slaya picked up a big win, bigger than Big Ben.
What about Steven Storm that we just saw? Did you just black out? What were you doing? I saw you snorting pre-workout before we started this.
Snorting tea.
Steven Storm did not pick up the big win, sadly enough, but I know that there are big things in that guy's future coming up very, very soon. If I have anything to do about it, damn it.
I may have eaten too much tea.
What are you looking at your hand for? Are you doing the Bob Backlund thing?
My veins are puffed.
Is this a Bob Backlund thing? Do not cross his chicken wing meat. Don't you do it. Right around the break, we have the main event, Anthony Catena versus Jack Vaughn.
To all of the loyal fans of OVW, I want to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude. Without you, there is no OVW. Without your passion, your energy, your unwavering support, there is no us. there's no talent, no production. Without you, there's no OVW. Thank you for being the driving force behind everything we do. The unsung heroes of our saga. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you, OVW fans. We can't do it without you.
Friday, April 25th, OVW returns to Pikeville and the Appalachian Wireless Arena for Appalachian Armageddon as part of Hillbilly Days. Tickets available now at OVWTix.com.
The following contest is scheduled for football. Introducing first, from Highland Park, Dallas, Texas, Anthony Catena.
Anthony Catena, the wild child of OVW.
He's been on a roll ever since returning to OVW after a long absence.
Had his eyes set on the OVW Media Championship for the longest time, Aaron.
Yeah, absolutely, and he would love to have another crack at Dustin Jackson. Came up just short just about a month ago in a great contest.
And his opponent, from Charlotte, North Carolina, the veteran, Jack Vaughn.
The big veteran Jack Vaughn, former OVW heavyweight champion multiple times. He's going to give Anthony Catena all he wants tonight. Referee, senior referee Daniel Spencer, your official for this contest. Catena asking for the adulation of the crowd. He's not going to have to ask too much. They seem to like Mr. Catena and his wild child attitude.
They do. They love them some primetime Catena, and they're not a big fan of Jack Vaughn, especially after his actions as of late. Finding out Jack Vaughn, the man that attacked Mick Foley here months ago in OVW, and look at that, Catena holds on tight.
And let's not forget, he also threw away the book of Deuteronomy.
He did. Hang on, Catena.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Ooh, Air Catena was primed to fly, but he was grounded by the weather on that one.
Big elbow from the veteran.
Now Jack Vaughn just teeing off, on Anthony Catena.
Catena's going to have to stick and move, and he's going to have to get Vaughn down to his level. That's what you got to do against a superstar that's bigger than you.
Chop across the chest there from Vaughn, to Vaughn, but Vaughn stops Catena and gives him one back. Veteran Jack Vaughn, former OVW heavyweight champion, and that power shows you just why. You have to think that with March Mayhem, with all the championships being on the line, all the #1 contenders being determined the Thursday before, the OVW Board of Directors, the management team, looking at every matchup, determining who will be the next #1 contender for some of these championships.
Well, Catena did pick up a big win in a triple threat at March Mayhem, and you got to think that moves him up the ladder to challenge for one of the championships here in OVW.
Oh, chop across the back and pain etched across the face of Anthony Catena.
But at the same time, you've got a veteran who is angry, who has held the gold here in OVW, and would like to have it back, and that is Jack Vaughn.
Vaughn charged in, nobody home though.
Coming right at you. Oh.
Catena pushes Vaughn away. Drop kick to the leg, takes Vaughn out. Vaughn onto the ropes, hang on, Catena comes through, Air Catena.
Yep, he caught that elbow. Katina coming back in. He's got to capitalize. Here we go. Oh, hangs him out to dry.
Hot shot there. Jack Vaughn gasping for air. Ducks one, ducks two. Flying back elbow from Anthony Cateina. Cateina, though, feeling it from the OVW faithful.
Katina doing what he's got to do. He's got to use his speed game to wear out Jack Vaughn.
Leaping back elbow in the corner. Hang on, Cateina. Tries to go for the sunset flip. Vaughn hangs on, sits out.
Wait a minute. Oh,
grabs the ropes from right in front of referee Daniel Spencer.
Hey, Spencer actually caught something.
2 count only. Katina, quick little boot to the jaw there. Looks like he's going for that DDT for TMZ, but nobody home. Vaughn had it scouted.
Was he thinking about the powerbomb here?
Jack Vaughn got Katina up. Katina trying to fight out of it, though.
Wait a minute, over top, sunset flip, he's got him. He got him.
Here's your winner, Anthony Cateina!
Dylan, I think you have to consider that somewhat of an upset.
Oh
my God!
You want to talk about upset? Jack Vaughn upset Kaiju Lariat takes Tony Katina almost completely out of his boots. Anthony Cateina is out.
Look at the eyes on Jack Vaughn.
Vaughn is livid.
What has come over this man?
Stop it. You almost had it.
I'm sorry. I
Turned into Bob Backlund.
What it is, my British instincts to attack you. I'm still mad about the Revolutionary War. You know,
Were you alive during the Revolutionary War? Why are you still mad about the Revolutionary War? That would insinuate that you were.
History is important to us Brits, and we don't just let it go all willy-nilly like you know. It
Katina
matters.
picked up a big win. I don't know what the hell this is all about.
And that's right, in the history books, see, there's a segue where we're making there. Katina, I'm working up the caffeine now. Katina picking up a massive win. Now, folks, that is how you do it. That is how you pick up a 1, 2, 3, or as we would say in England, a goal in a game of football.
That's. Oh man, I feel like you're so far off the mark here. What's the end game with the whole? Is this just to get in his good graces? Whoever he is?
I don't know how I'm going to have to do this accent for, but I'm going to do it because, again, every single time this has happened,
Is he not going to
Brian,
take
we
it
might
as
fire
an
you.
insult?
Brian, we might fire you. Brian. Oh, I didn't think about that.
I mean,
But imitation is the most sincere form of flattery. The guy's really nice. I think he's got a lot of great ideas. I think it's going to be. Okay, I probably should have just said that instead of this.
yeah. Put that away. Put that in a separate video.
Do you think maybe make a card or a fruit basket for that?
We might be here next week. Who the hell knows?
Well, folks, it's been a fun ride. We'll catch you next time. Maybe. Hopefully. Fingers and toes crossed.